That's what this is. Yeah. Got it going on. So, yep. In business, I explored that everybody's not going to do what they say they're going to do when they first meet you. Because when that newness wear off of you, they treat you basically like they treat everybody else in their life. And it starts to show. Be talking about that in future shows. Dream. Somebody knock you because your dream ain't quite the way that you think. Because to me, I got a bigger calling on my life than a certain business, a company, and representing them. This is my company. Let me make that clear. Boss Ladies Inc. is my company, and it's exploding right now. Yes. And I thought of you. Why don't you come join me on this journey? I'm having the time of my life. And one day I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom because of it. And you will share in the wealth with me. What's wrong with that? You know. So, okay. Go jump in the shower, baby. Get clean. Yes, it's pre-recorded, so you can always play it back. So, yeah. To make a long story short, that dream still never died. And I discovered that right now, my dream has come true. This is the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Speaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Man, you don't get out of here because I got the guts to do something you're not gonna do. I think that's why Chris Brady and Oren Wood was New York Times best-selling authors, because they had guts to do something together as a team. Because I don't see too many books with two authors. They was able to put their heads together with these thoughts, and other successful people too. That dream, explore, dream, and discover is powerful. And that's something I didn't want to be disappointed by the things that I didn't do than by the ones I did do. And what I was doing and what I'm going to stop doing is letting other people tell me that this is not going to work. I wonder how many no's these two authors got before this was published. Or anybody else that's publishing a book right now. Or trying to do something different that's never been done. How many no's? How many this doesn't make any sense? You're getting your hopes up. And I listen to their CDs. And they're telling me this, and I'm sitting there listening to some people right next to me telling me, it's not going to work. You're getting your hopes high. You know what? I ain't trying to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? I had just got to keep from cussing because I was going to say F all that. And on some real, F all that. I'm not offended. But I ain't got time for that. You're not going to be 20 forever. You're not going to be 30 forever. You're not going to be 40 forever. Do you feel what I'm saying? It is time. The time is now. And I got an opportunity to do this. And if I want to go further in it, I can invest in myself and get more listeners, get more viewers, get more people and there's people out here like me trying to do something that's never been done and always discouraged by somebody right next to them because it ain't what they thought you should be doing. Your tips, your help is great. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But don't discourage me because it's something different in you. You know what I'm saying? Support it, encourage it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tear it down because you're burning bridges. Because what if it does work? What if it is a success? The New York Times bestseller. Patented on the front of the book. And they got their own press. Obstacles press. Look it up. Since all you look uppers out there. Yeah. So, I'm going to take a small break. Because I think y'all guys deserve it. Done sat with me 50 minutes just seeing who was going to get some guts and get on. I guess everybody just in the wind. Maybe they'll come back later. Or come back during the break. And then I'm going to come back and do quote for the day. And the conclusion. So, don't go nowhere, y'all. All right, we back, y'all. Check that out on the Miss Fabulous Love Chronicles mixtape. ReverbNation.com/NUCKDDSKI. Appreciate that. yeah, so just closing out, 20 years from now, I will not be disappointed. I believe this is my calling. I believe this is my stepping stone to get me to the success that I want. Speaking out, being heard, not coming from a not so good area, and showing the world that ain't no excuse. It don't matter where you come from, is where you're going. But don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else trying to come up in the ranks and got a dream just like you did. That's what I don't want to regret. So on that note, quote for the day. Orrin Woodward on Twitter says, don't sweat the small stuff. However, on the key stuff, sweat everything. Hashtag 1,000,000 green boxes. Oh, and check out that Matrix show on season 3. You know what I'm saying? Check out that show. Matrix. Check that out. Make sure y'all check that out. Thank you so much. Alright. About that green box. And if you want a little bit more details on how to get your own copy, let me know. Inbox me. Boss lady. Boss lady. BOSSLYLADYEN, y'all. Rejecting God's truth because of mankind's hypocrisy is like rejecting mathematical truth because mankind's incompetence. And finally, you learn from mistakes, so the best leaders are constantly making new mistakes on their success journey. With that, and with that, what else is there to be said? On that note, revolutionary moments attract those who are not good enough for established institutions, as well as those who are too good for them. This is my revolutionary moment. For those that don't think this doesn't work, it's too much distraction. But listening to my CDs and reading these books has allowed me to make my dream come alive right on this podcast. Because this, like I said, 1987 is when I started. I was 7 years old. 7! I wasn't a TV person. All I watched back then was Punky Brewster, Sesame Street, and Gumby. That's me. That's Lil D. But you talking to boss lady now. Nope, 20 years ago, couldn't see it. Couldn't even imagine it. Just like people say in the mediocre, fake it till you make it. I'm going to do it till I make it. That's what I'm going to do. I ain't faking nothing. This is real to me. So, what this is saying to me is that revolutionary moments attract those who are not good enough for establishment institutions. I was never supposed to be institutionalized. You lock an animal in the cage, and when you let him out after being in there so long, he's going to act like an animal. Remember that. I'm finna break out now because I realize I got freedom and life to do everything I need to do and use the tools that God gave me to work with and get it done. And finally, the greatest revolution of our generation is the discovery that human beings, by changing the inner attitudes of their minds, can change the outer aspects of their lives. Thank you, William James. Thank you, George Bernard Shaw. And this is crazy because this book was written, I wasn't there, and they're still not here to hear me say it. And maybe one day they'll listen to hear me say it because this is real to me in my life. This changed everything about how I felt. Even though things didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And things were said to me that I didn't want to hear. But it only motivated me to do more. Mark Twain, Sun Yat-sen. Thank you. Thank you, Chris Brady and Orrin Woodward. And thank you, Lord, for allowing me to see and open my eyes to the possibility that whatever my mind can conceive, I can achieve. Thank you so much.